The Harry Potter books and movies have enchanted audiences for years. Throughout the many pages chronicling Harry's adventures, he encounters a plethora of powerful wizards and witches. But which one could fight like no other? Voldemort? Snape? Crabbe? Okay, maybe not him, but today we'll take a look at the very best duelists of the wizarding world. No ancient wizards, like Godric Gryffindor or Salazar Slytherin, are included. Also, spoilers ahead. 10. Kingsley Shacklebolt. A member of the Order of the Phoenix who was introduced in Book 5, Kingsley Shacklebolt demonstrates great strength. He's held his own against many powerful dark wizards like Bellatrix Lestrange and Augustus Rookwood. In Book 7, Deathly Hallows, Kingsley single-handedly holds off Voldemort before the Dark Lord disengages to battle Harry. Later, with help from Professors McGonagall and Slughorn, Kingsley duels Voldemort yet again in an almost equal match. Throughout the series he survived many battles and conquered several Death Eaters. His role in the movies is limited due to time constraints, but Kingsley's might is unquestionable. 9. Molly Weasley. The good-natured mother of Harry's best friend, Ronald Weasley, turns out to be an amazingly skilled duelist. Though we almost never see her fight, Molly Weasley battles and kills Bellatrix Lestrange, an immensely powerful Dark Witch and Voldemort's second-in-command. Molly demonstrated incredible proficiency with non-verbal spells and rapidly hexed Lestrange with a myriad of curses, finally breaching through her defenses. Molly's far stronger than we gave her credit for, though it should be noted Lestrange's loss was partially due to her not taking Mrs. Weasley seriously. 8. Alastor Mad-Eye Moody. Alastor Mad-Eye Moody was widely considered to be the best Auror of all time, a man hired to track and bring in dark wizards. Moody was said to be personally responsible for filling half the cells in Azkaban prison. In the books, Moody defeats several Death Eaters, and during the broomstick chase at the beginning of Deathly Hallows, he's noted by Voldemort as the biggest threat. Moody eventually falls to a killing curse cast by the Dark Lord, but the spell wouldn't have connected if not for the cowardly Mundungus Fletcher's interference. Moody was no doubt a powerful duelist, and surely even more fearsome in his prime. 7. Bellatrix Lestrange. The right-hand woman of Lord Voldemort, Bellatrix Lestrange is one of the most cruel, sadistic characters featured in Harry Potter. That doesn't stop her from being an amazingly talented duelist. She survived loads of fights throughout the series, usually walking away victorious. Her most notable accomplishments include defeating and killing Sirius Black, taking on 3 skilled witches at once, Hermione Granger, Ginny Weasley, and Luna Lovegood, and even deflecting a spell from Albus Dumbledore. Lestrange's insanity and arrogance was her downfall, causing her to fatally underestimate the abilities of Molly Weasley. 6. Minerva McGonagall. The elegant head of Gryffindor House, Professor McGonagall fights rarely but exceptionally. She triumphs against the Death Eater Alecto Carrow in Book 6, Half-Blood Prince. More notably, she duels Severus Snape to a draw, and later takes on Voldemort himself alongside Kingsley and Professor Slughorn. Despite her old age, McGonagall proves to be a powerful force of good capable of outdueling much younger and nimble opponents. In addition to her fighting abilities, McGonagall is intelligent, an expert at transfiguration, and an animagus, allowing her to transform into a cat at will. 5. Filius Flitwick. This amazing duelist unfortunately receives much less focus than other characters, often causing him to be overlooked. Flitwick is the charms teacher at Hogwarts, and head of Ravenclaw House. Back in his youth, Flitwick earned the title of dueling champion thanks to his incredible magical proficiency. Evidently, his skills haven't diminished. Flitwick is the wizard who takes down Death Eater Antonin Dolohov, who himself was a talented fighter that beat Mad Eye Moody and killed Remus Lupin. Flitwick is particularly skilled with defensive magic, and produces many powerful shielding spells. Though overshadowed by more prominent characters, and given somewhat comical moments in the films, Flitwick remains one of the strongest fighters introduced in the series. 4. Severus Snape. A fan favorite, Severus Snape should not be underestimated. Sirius Black once stated Severus knew more curses when he arrived at Hogwarts than half of the 7th year students. Like McGonagall, we rarely see him battle, yet he's always impressive. He defeats Gilderoy Lockhart with a single spell, fights McGonagall to a draw, and absolutely dominates Harry in a duel at the end of Half-Blood Prince. Plus, Severus is an amazing spy, excellent with potions, capable of reading the minds of others, and known to have invented his own spells, like the destructive Sectum Sempra. 3. Gellert Grindelwald. Considered the second most dangerous dark wizard of all time, Gellert Grindelwald likely would have taken over the wizarding world if not for the intervention of Albus Dumbledore. The two once had what is widely considered the greatest duel of all time, lasting a whopping 3 hours, with Dumbledore narrowly emerging the victor. Grindelwald was boosted by the power of the Elder Wand, but even with its help, being able to almost defeat Dumbledore in his prime shows just how dangerous Grindelwald was. Years later, even when facing torture and death at the hands of Voldemort, Grindelwald seems to have the psychological edge, laughing as he refuses to help Voldemort locate the Elder Wand. 2. Lord Voldemort, Tom Riddle. The Dark Lord of Courses proves to be a menace few can stand against. Voldemort murders and outduels many wizards, and evenly battles an Elder Wand brandishing Dumbledore. He killed Alastor Moody, Severus Snape, James and Lily Potter, among others. He also fought 3 incredibly skilled duelists, Kingsley, McGonagall, and Slughorn, and might have won if not for the interference of Harry Potter. Harry foiled Voldemort twice, once as an infant and once as a young man, but both instances were the results of flukes rather than skill. As a child, Lily's love for Harry rebounded Voldemort's curse back at him, and as an adolescent, Harry triumphed against Voldemort only through mastering the powers of the Elder Wand. Voldemort was a terrible, yet great, wizard who I'm convinced is the second strongest duelist of all time. 1. Albus Dumbledore. The seemingly infinite wisdom and kindness of Dumbledore contrasts with his almost unbelievable dueling abilities. Dumbledore is simply the strongest wizard in the series. Intelligent, brilliant, well-rounded, Dumbledore defeats several Death Eaters in seconds. However, his most impressive accomplishments are evenly dueling Voldemort, despite being hampered by extreme age, and overcoming an Elder Wand-wielding Grindelwald. Dumbledore displays more intelligence than any other wizard, and also owned every Deathly Hallow at various points in time. He shows a mastery of dozens of spells, seeming to favor the element of fire. Though he perishes, no other character did more to combat the evil of Grindelwald and Voldemort than Albus Dumbledore. That's it guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video please like and leave us a comment. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.